Hi everyone, good day. This is Carla Widenix with today's inspiration. There's a small word that has a powerful meaning, and it also is something that people, especially Christian people, try to deny, and they try to shun this word away, and they try to deny that they experience this word. And this word is fear. Fear. Yes, the Bible tells us. Paul tells Timothy that God has not given us the spirit of fear. God has not given us fear. Fear doesn't come from God, it comes from Satan. And that is true because that's what the word says. But the word doesn't say you will never feel fear. In fact, there are 365 fear nots or don't be afraid in the Bible. Why is that? If we act like fear doesn't exist. If it doesn't exist, why does it exist throughout the Bible where we're told not to be afraid? Because we do experience fear. Fear does come up within us. And it doesn't matter if you're a Christian or not, you will experience fear. Now, the key is, what do you do with the fear? Yes, acknowledge and realize first that the fear did not come from God. But I was reading something today and it stated, and I love this quote, that courage. Courage does not mean that fear does not exist. Courage means that you press ahead or you press through the fear. See, courage is opposite of fear. But in order to activate the courage, you have to press through the fear. The fear exists, but you go on regardless. You may be afraid of whatever it is that has you bound, but you go ahead anyway. Don't get stuck on the fact that you do have fear and feel, oh, I'm out of the will of God, or I'm being that Satan has taken over you. He will take over you if you allow him to. When the fear comes about, and it will, you have a choice. You can either wallow in that fear, and what happens when you do that is that fear will paralyze you, it will handicap you, it will hold you down and keep you from doing things that you could otherwise do. On the other hand, what you could do, you could say, I am courageous. I will get through this, and I'm going to do it anyway, regardless of the fear. Because you know what? God is bigger than your fear. Turn to God, look to God, and ask God to bring you through and to carry you through. And to rest in his hand and know that God has you. God, again, is bigger than any fear you will ever feel. So don't get so crazy about the fact that fear exists. It does exist. But you don't have to let it control you. You can press through it. It's going to be there, but you have to go through it. And just remember, throughout the word, we are told to fear not. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Let God lead you. Let God guide you. Be courageous and press through whatever it is that is holding you back. God bless you. Have a wonderful day. Again, this is Carla Y. Nix with today's inspiration.